Hi, beautiful souls. My name is Angela, and welcome to Path to Temperance. If this is your first time here, I'm an intuitive healer, channel, and energy reader. And this channel is of love and light, where I share my personal experiences to guide you along your own healing and/or spiritual journey to ultimately raise collective consciousness. If you are returning, of course, welcome back. So we are just getting out of this full moon energy, and we are still very much in it here. But we have kind of, passed that peak. Right. So with everything going on in the cosmos here, we just, are exiting now eclipse season with the lunar eclipse here. That was a couple days ago. We're still very much in Mercury retrograde, right? And through this entire, kind of eclipse season, it's really been a energy of death and rebirth here for me, regeneration, right? And we are now at the place of, I guess, quote unquote, the rebirth part, right? New cycles are beginning, okay? And the reason I say that is actually because my cat went into labor today. And now, this is my first time experiencing, my own personal, kitty having kittens. So I'm not really too 100% sure on how everything unfolds. But the way that she has been going about this is she's slow and steady, right? She kind of like popped out 4 at once, but then 2 hours later came another, and I'm feeling her belly, pardon me, and she still at least has 1 more to go, and this is exactly this energy here. We are leaving, this eclipse season, and it's kind of like we are slowly entering new cycles. We are slowly integrating all of the shadow work that we had done, right? Because, coming up to this, full moon with the lunar eclipse, we really had a lot of deep emotions coming to the surface, right? There was a lot of shadow aspects that were really coming up for us. So now that we're kind of phasing out here is when we're really going to start the integration process to really start stepping forward into this new cycle, this new phase, this new chapter. And with the energy today, it's really just about that. It just kind of feels like a very kind of like one step at a time. So I wanted to go ahead and give us all some guidance here on this energy, because when we are entering a new cycle, a lot of us may feel disconnected. We may feel like a disassociation. I know I have honestly been feeling that myself, where I'm just kind of like, it's like I'm tiptoeing around, metaphorically here, trying to find my balance here, because we are, again, coming into this new energy, this new cycle, right? When we are stepping into basically like a new storyline, right? It's new energy. We don't know how to maneuver yet, right? It's kind of like, these kittens being born, they're coming into this brand new world of existence, right? I have to literally be there leading them to mama's, nipple to be fed, right? I mean, it's kind of that energy here where we're kind of like, we're all just like, what do I do? Where do I go? Right? So I want to go ahead and tap in, get us all some guidance here as we're kind of fully coming into this new era for ourselves. Okay. So if you are resonating so far where you have been feeling a little bit off, a little bit ungrounded, is a perfect analogy here with this energy. Let's go ahead and see what we can expect as we continue moving forward, and really helping us kind of get regrounded. With the 4 of Wands, again, this is a new chapter here, okay, right? And we really need to get grounded and stabilize here in this new feeling, this new beginning that we're coming into, right? This is also giving me a lot of twin flame energy, but here on the behind it is this kind of burdensome feeling. Again, this disassociation. We're having trouble kind of footing ourselves right now. So let's definitely get some guidance here. So my beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors, the highest white light, and decree only my beautiful higher self. With this new cycle energy, maybe even feeling a little bit disconnected, disassociation. What can we tell myself as well as my beautiful viewer here about this energy, and some guidance through it here, please? Some guidance. Let's all take a nice deep breath here. Get our energy grounded. Very important to consistently ground here, because especially as we're kind of entering this new energy, if we are feeling off of balance, we really need to start practicing and getting in touch with getting familiar with consistently grounding here. Okay, so I have Judgment, the Five of Wands, and the High Priestess. So again, just backing up the energy that we're in here with the Queen of Cups. Definitely time to nurture ourselves, right? Trust our intuition as we are going into this new cycle here, okay? A lot of things are feeling unknown, and it's really keeping us, pardon me, it's kind of like in this conflicted type of energy where, again, we're confused almost on how to maneuver through this. And Judgment is coming out where we really need to self-evaluate here. Okay, there may be a bumpy start is kind of what I'm getting, because we need to find our grounding. We need to trust that the things that are still coming to the surface do need to be looked at, because they may be conflicting for us. I'm seeing roots, okay? So that's definitely telling me here that as we are entering into this new energy, it's going to be our new roots. Remember, we saw the Four of Wands there, okay? This is going to be new stability for us. And yes, it does not feel normal right now, okay? We need to nurture ourselves. And it's funny because under the Queen of Cups kind of slid out and is the Magician, all right? It's tricky, but we have to remember we have all we need. We just need to come to ourselves right now, really trust the things that are coming up, be gentle. We need to nurture ourselves right now. A lot of self-love is very important, especially as we integrate this, okay? Many of you have passed massive tests through this, okay? Judgment was called in a lot of areas of your life, and you were actually being tested, even if you know it or not, okay? So maybe that's why you feel a lot of conflicting energy here, because it's kind of like Judgment is giving me this like energy of we were all kind of under a microscope in some way here, okay? And many of you have really taken the initiative to say, and ask for this guidance through this conflict that you were feeling, okay? And because you chose to follow your intuition and those hunches here, you passed a lot of major tests here. Please know that. I don't know if you could just see how like my little rose lit up, okay? Definitely confirmation for me. There was a lot of obstacles that we have been overcoming. This energy was very tough. Everyone was getting slapped in the face here basically this last week, okay? And many of us are still feeling this energy. We're still feeling the disassociation. We're still feeling the conflicting energy as we're processing these major lessons that we just went through, right? A lot of lessons here, but we passed the test even if we felt very bombarded here, okay? A lot of you have had major crown chakra activations through all of this here. Again, we are having a new energy into our lives, okay? We may feel extremely ungrounded because now we have new high vibrational energy coming into our energy field, okay? Because we passed tests, because we are getting more the spiritual lessons that we're learning. Even though it felt conflicting here, it was 222 on my timestamp, okay? It felt conflicting, but many of you really took the initiative to follow your intuition, and you had massive upgrades through this. This is exactly why there's this kind of like wobbly, ungrounded, disassociation type of energy. And I keep saying that because we feel disconnected in some way here through this energy. We are reconnecting. Trust that, okay? I'm getting a lot of throat chakra stuff here, a lot of throat chakra upgrades as well, but let's see if we can get that confirmed, okay? Talk to me, my beautiful spirit team, about the throat chakra energy that I'm feeling. Is there anything going on with our throat chakras here? Can you tell us anything about our throat chakras, please? That was part of your guys' lessons, okay? Many of you guys passed tests through your throat chakra, okay? But you are still continuing to clear the throat, okay? There may be some situations here that you still do need to speak your truth in some sort of way here, but the throat chakra clearing and activations is happening here because you are stepping more into your authentic self here, okay? Because these high vibrational energies have been coming through, especially if you're having crown chakra activations here, you do have to have, the throat being cleared as well as the third eye, right? We have to have, all of this kind of upper chakras in unison being, kind of cleansed and healed and balanced here, okay? Ooh, that was a lot of cards. I'm gonna take that back here. Can you tell us more about this throat chakra, my beautiful spirit team? If anything is happening in the throat chakra, what can you tell us about this, please? Ooh, that went flying. And it's the Six of Swords here with the Emperor. So what this is telling me here is that this energy has really placed us in a space where, yes, we are stabilizing, right? We have to ground, right? But we're moving away from that masculine energy here. We're moving into calmer waters again, because the throat chakra, I'm feeling that raspiness, and then with the crown, you know. So if we are tapping into our higher chakras here, that is why we are feeling ungrounded. It's new energy for us. We are so used to living in the lower chakras that now that we're having some higher chakras moving away from only the masculine energy, right? We're going to feel a little bit miscombobulated, but we're moving into calmer waters. This is us actually taking the initiative and coming into a smooth place. So again, it feels conflicting because it's new. And that's why we had crown chakra activations here, especially like with my throat. What I'm feeling with the throat here. So it will be confirmation for you as well. If you have been having kind of like a lot of raspiness in your throat, you may have had even a sore throat through this full moon and things of that sort. Any type of kind of like ailments here within the chest and the throat, really clearing, okay? Because when we are clearing heavy, dense, low vibrational energies, breaking into our upper chakras here, you will have physical symptoms. You will feel like you are sick, you know? So keep that in mind, all right? I'm immediately attracted to the Ankh here, okay? So there's like this little bug flying around. And it's funny because last night I had some like weird beetle land right on my arm, and I'm super in tune with nature, but it actually freaked me out. It was weird. That's just kind of backing up here, a little bit of that like disassociation, that groundedness. And now there's a mosquito outside of my door over here. I've been seeing a lot of mosquitoes lately. That may be a sync for you as well here, okay? But the Ankh, okay, going back to, you know, the feminine and masculine energy here, this is where this is kind of aligning for us, right? Because the Emperor is going to be the masculine energy, but with the Ankh, it's showing us that the feminine energy is starting to get integrated here, okay? Because if the Emperor was holding a cross, that would just be straight all masculine energy. This is proving that the masculine energy is coming together with the feminine here, okay? This is also guiding us to do some strategizing, okay? Because this energy is so new, it's going to take us some time to integrate. We're gonna have to persevere, okay? You don't wanna block this out. You don't wanna kind of sabotage this energy here. And it's not really giving me sabotage here. It's more of just like, it's time to stand our ground. We are now aware that we are actually having upper chakra activations, more or less, okay? So persevere through this energy here, okay? You're bold and strong, and really tap in to this strength here to strategize and make new plans as you are integrating this new energy, right? Don't let the fear take over. And I love how, see, it's kind of like she has like, this is the modern witch, so it's all females here, but you know, she has this like ram on her head, right? And it has a crown, okay? So definitely backing up this crown chakra activation, right? But it's kind of like remain bullheaded with this, okay? Do not let any sort of fear take over, okay? Stand strong, sit tightly in this new energy here and watch it transform for you, okay? Because again, this it was with the Six of Swords. We are transitioning here, okay? This is a transitional phase. And I picked up on that about last week because I have kind of been off duty here for like the last week. It's just like this whole week just really threw me for a loop, you know? So this reading is definitely resonating with me as well, where I kind of really felt disassociated. You know, I felt disconnected a little bit, but I trusted the process, right? And I know that it's for my highest and greatest good. I'm never disconnected, right? I'm never disconnected, and neither are you. So what this energy is really trying to tell us that, yes, you may feel a little bit off balance. You may feel a little bit grounded. You are never separated though, especially from the divine, especially from your higher self. So definitely trust all of this energy here, okay? And know that if you have been having some symptoms of, you know, really getting into your higher chakras, this is just, you know, confirmation, something that your intuition is already telling you. So, my beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors, the highest white light, and decree only my beautiful higher self, what would you like to tell my beautiful viewer? I had a bunch of cards fall to the floor. It was like a gigantic pile, but only one was flipped over, like face up. So I kept that one, and it is the Eight of Cups. Okay. So going back to kind of like the spiritual lesson I believe everybody learned here, and more so passing tests. Okay. You let go of something very major here. Okay. And what this is really kind of telling me here is that wishes are coming true. Okay, so anything that you may have manifested, I just heard the last new moon. Okay, so if you had set any intention with the last new moon, with the solar eclipse, okay, please know that by you letting go and actually walking away from something through this full moon phase here with the lunar eclipse, it's bringing forth, look at Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so this may absolutely be related to love. This is always a self-love card for me here, okay? But it's like you walked away from something that was no longer fulfilling you, and you really went inside about it. And because of that, ooh, she's kind of like partially naked, so I'm going to cover up here, but it's like the divine is really telling you here is that everything that you have gone through up until now is showing you that you did it. Okay, trust right now. Continue walking towards your own happiness here. Continue letting go of the things that you need to. Look at this little bug just like flew on me. That's really weird. I'm like super tripped out by that bug because I went to pull it out of my hair and then it's like nowhere to be found. It's really weird. Many of you may be experiencing this type of energy where like the strangest things are occurring, okay? So just keep in mind that it's happening for a reason, okay? You may also be, again, tested through this time, through these random things that are coming up for you, okay? Through the random, it could be mishaps, it could just be coincidences. I don't believe in coincidences. Everything happens for a reason, but just really trust that whatever if this is resonating, that you are letting go of things, that you are walking away from things that don't serve your life and really going inwards about this, it is making your wishes come true. Everything is falling in line here, okay? This is your destiny aligning for you as you are choosing, kind of self-love here, right? With the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck, that you are choosing to go down this path. You are choosing to walk away what doesn't serve. And now you have the divine coming in and saying you're doing awesome. You are receiving, and you're receiving rebirth, right? We're receiving new cycles here, because this all started with my little kitty giving birth, right? So and it's a slow and steady process. So if you do feel like you're kind of struggling, maybe moving forward from some things or fully letting go inside about it. Really trust your internal guidance here right now, okay? Meditate, contemplate, spend time in nature, okay? There's a lot of nature things around. I mean, I still have a mosquito outside of my door here. There's weird bugs flying in my hair. I must smell good. But pay attention to those little nuances, okay? Because those are little things here for you that are really going to tell you that, one, what you need to pay attention to, and two, that you are on the right path, okay? So to close out this reading here, my beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors, the highest white light, and decree only my beautiful higher self, what would you like to tell? Okay, so we have the Emperor and the Empress coming out. I didn't even finish my question, but it's basically just confirming here that, yes, we are tapping into our Empress energy here, and this is not gender specific, this is our feminine energy, right? Okay, so we are being blessed with abundance. We are tapping into our intuition. We are starting to become aware. Look at, and here we still have the Ace of Cups on the bottom, okay? So many of you are going to actually receive, if you did set any sort of intentions, through the new moon, a month ago. This is really kind of showing up in our lives right now and adjusting us into this feminine energy to be able to receive this new beginning, right? This new cycle that we're coming into. It's been bumpy, okay? So again, leading back to this like disassociation that we've been feeling here, okay? Really ground yourself, listen to what your heart is saying, but massive crown chakra activations which are leading us to understand why things unfolded the way that they did, okay? So again, really trust this process as you move forward, as you integrate here this energy, okay? Because as you continue letting go and walking towards your own inner happiness, it's where these massive changes are going to occur for you, okay? Again, yeah, walking away from the past here, okay? But again, this is an offer, all right? Okay, the Ace of Cups clearly wants to stay here, all right? Walking away from this type of energy, okay? And many of you may fear this new beginning is what I'm getting here, okay? Because again, we're disassociated. It's new energy. We don't understand what it is. We're so used to being in the past with this type of toxic energy, right? And so when we're stepping into a new energy here, it's really difficult for us to fully trust it, right? That's why we feel disassociated from it. And that absolutely resonates with me. I clearly am, continuously grounded, but something still feels off kilter. And it's because as we're integrating this new energy, we're still kind of like the past. It's kind of like the divine is offering us here something, okay? So yeah, we may feel in the past all of this toxicity, right? But the divine is showing us a new offer, a new way of living. We are being blessed here. Remember, we even had the star card, right? Our wishes are coming true here, especially related to love, okay? So don't let the past things that have occurred in your life, kind of block you. Because we even did have the Nine of Wands earlier too, right? So we have to kind of, tiptoe, like as I was mentioning as well. It's like this tiptoe energy. Take one step at a time, slow and steady, right? My kitty cat is giving birth one kitten at a time, okay? And hours apart, because she is taking the time in between to rest. And that's exactly this energy. We do not need to rush full head, full force ahead. It's okay to settle into a piece of the energy and then continue moving forward, okay? Yeah, because in the past, I mean, look at this. It's just kind of heartbreak, feeling left out in the cold, okay? But look at cutting it out, right? So we have to really just trust that this energy is bringing us to a new place, right? Do not fear what is coming up right now as it continues to come up, as the shadow continues to rise to the surface. Look at it. The Hermit's here. Please let it be your guiding light. Please let it lead you down the path where you know what you need to let go of and what you can hold on to and or kind of move forward with, right? So any last messages here, my beautiful spirit team? I'm beginning to smell my candle here. I have a scented candle and it smells like a rose, okay? So roses may be very significant here for you. Chandeliers. As we enter this new cycle, a lot more things are going to be coming to the light. And that might throw you for a loop, okay? And I think that's why we're really being guided with the High Priestess and the Hermit here. Stay in tune with yourself, okay? Even if you feel like it's conflicting, even if you feel a little bit disconnected through this, okay? Just trust that it's happening for you, okay? You may be dealing with headaches at this time. Yeah, see, trust the process. It's wish fulfillments here. The Star and the Nine of Cups. That's beautiful. With the Hierophant on the bottom and the Five of Cups peeking out, okay? So the traditions, the beliefs that are coming to the surface that don't serve you, okay? Maybe that's the majority of what you are letting go of. That is where you are being tested right now, okay? The things that have been holding you back, that are limiting beliefs, traditional beliefs, that do not align with a highly spiritual way of living here, okay? You are being guided to let that go because your wish fulfillment with high spirituality here is like an offer, okay? Again, we have lots of offers coming through, okay? So this new cycle is going to have a lot of offers for you in your life, okay? This new cycle is an offer in itself, okay? So be sure that you are open to receiving here, okay? There's a lot of high vibrational energy. And because I have the High Priestess and the Hierophant, high level spiritual commitment here. So this could absolutely be dealing with, high level soulmates as well. You have maybe called in because we have the Ace of Cups, right? We also had the Queen of Cups before, okay? So this can absolutely be resonant with a love reading as well. If you had set the intention or kind of, manifested a new love, a high spiritual love, specifically with the solar eclipse here and the new moon, wishes are coming true, okay? There's a high level commitment here coming forward. And maybe that is exactly why you may feel disassociated, because it's new energy. You need to raise your vibration to be able to accept and evolve into this new highly spiritual commitment, right? Trust your intuition, okay? Trust the subconscious that's coming up, okay? To let it go. Look at crash down all the disappointments so you can create forward movement in your life, okay? Don't fear this energy. This energy, because it feels conflicting, is going to throw everybody for a loop, but don't let it, okay? If anything, move past all the disappointments because they're coming up for a reason, to let them go, to walk away. Remember with the Eight of Cups, now we have the Eight of Wands. Fast forward movement, okay? This is also communication. So many of you who maybe have felt that you have been in disappointing situations, especially related to love, you may have some passionate new fast communication coming in, unexpected. Surprise, I'm here. High level commitment. So just go with the flow here, beautiful souls, okay? That's just the bottom baseline energy, okay? Rebirth time, new cycles, okay? You have to trust the process. Lick the wounds right now if you have to, okay? So one final message here for my beautiful viewer, my beautiful spirit team, so we can go ahead and call it a day here. Anything my beautiful viewer needs to know in this energy, maybe a guidance, one last closing message here, closing message. I'm guided to a different deck. Stepping away from my tarot deck, on the bottom of the deck was the Two of Swords, okay? And then now on this deck is Let Your Past Go, okay? So if any of you guys do feel like you're kind of stuck on anything from the past here, okay, it's time to let it go, all right? And that may be where the conflicting energy may be from, okay? Because I know we all get kind of stuck in our heads with things, especially when we're transitioning into new energy, right? So if you know it does not serve you, and I know it's easier said than done to just let things go, but really just trust the process and try your hardest to really just fully surrender to this, okay? Just really stay grounded, all right? So any guidance here, please, my beautiful spirit team? Look at, I've been saying trust the process. This is trustworthy guidance, okay? Here it's leading you to your life purpose. All right, this new energy is really guiding you. It's guiding you towards your life purpose, okay? So here, spend time alone and in nature. What have I been saying? Spend time going inside, letting the things go, okay? Meditating about your desires and intentions, okay? Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. Again, we're in a little bit of a disassociation, disconnection, but we're never disconnected here, okay? So know that the guidance that you are receiving right now is trust the guidance, trust the nudges, trust where you feel like you need to go at this time, okay? Because it's leading you towards your life purpose, okay? If you've received any ideas, they could be answers to your prayers here, okay? Trust them. You can safely move forward with it, all right? And the purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings joy to yourself as well as others, okay? You don't have to focus upon serving a purpose, because your purpose is meant to serve you, okay? So, yes, we are in a time of receiving here, all right? And victory, all right? Your desire is coming to fruition. Wish is coming true, remember? So, sit tight, ground, beautiful souls. Really stay diligent. Try not to fight this energy too much. Go with the flow as much as you can. We're going to get through it, and you're going to have beautiful fruitions. So If you have any questions, feel free to comment. I love hearing from you guys. If you're interested in booking a personal, please visit my website. The link is in the description box. And of course, until next time, you beautiful souls, love and light to you.